Yeah, okay, cool. Getting into it now.
Let's get into it. All right, so casting teams is a tough thing. I've done it scarcely. And
that was a really, I would say that's a lucky back air from Vist.
Had to have been lucky, but great. The team saves on the rest, man, few things get me as hype as that.
And it's something that Abu's always been looking for the whole match is getting rests. Knowing that if he misses one in teams, the rest punishes typically aren't that hard because there's not enough time.
100% agree. And not to mention the fact that I see so frequently, let's watch for it here together. You know, when a Puff is there sleeping after she's hit a rest, there's so much pressure to capitalize on the Puff that frequently it ends up not benefiting the team that just got rested. Do you know what I mean? They rush over there, try to charge something up. There's a whole tussle. They end up hitting their partner, and it's a mess.
Yeah, or the teammate comes in with a dash attack and disrupts the whole situation.
And it might as well be a trade, and it ends up being worse for them. So what I like to see is when the Puff is sitting there sleeping, and the Puff's teammate will just defend her, or even better, use her as bait. Love that. Set it a piece of meat when they come for it. Just boom, hit them with the down smash or something else.
Yeah, that reminds me of when ice climbers get separated in teams. Sometimes the other team goes for Nana, and then my teammate comes in and capitalizes on that.
Absolutely.
So really similar situation.
And then Whittier would call it count hunt, I think. If I'm using that correctly. Okay, so starting off, the first two stocks get taken by blue team, and it looks like Reno, the Sheik, is already about to lose his second stock. So a super strong start for blue team, the team from the Midwest.
And Vist with two forwarders taking both stocks. You know, for the Sheik Luigi team, I'm pretty sure Luigi's the one taking the stocks.
Agreed. 100%.
Especially versus two floaties. Two matchups that Luigi is actually pretty good at. And Vist in particular is also good at these two matchups.
So Vist just got that KO on the Puff, and the Puff got trapped between Vist and the Samus, incidentally getting hit by the missile, and that Puff went from 0 to 80 real fast.
Just like that, well, I think one more down air might KO that Puff.
Right, and that's scary when they were ahead by a lot, and then now it's there's still a significant lead, but it closes fast when the Puff takes a lot of percent because she'll get KO'd early. Then again, the Samus is at 55. She can survive for another minute, 90 seconds.
Indeed.
There she goes to the bomb dump to the side.
Green team in a bad stage position right now. We got Vist off stage. And it seems like blue team's doing a good job of keeping the two separated. Yeah. Accidental grab on the teammate. Doesn't result in too much bad.
I think they want to keep the green team separated. I was just kind of sort of doing the math in my head a little bit. And if you're Samus Puff, it's not so much about they're not so much sandwiching people, just based on the character's nature. Instead, it's, we were saying earlier about stage control, and they can do that extremely well. Their two characters largely based around spacing.
So remember when I said that Puff is going to do the work and Samus is going to be the wall?
Right.
I'm pretty sure Abu's gotten like at least 4 KOs this game.
Yeah?
He had that nice up smash out of shield on Vist earlier, followed by an edge guard on Reno.
Samus just got KO'd there a little earlier than she would have liked to have. She got hit against Battlefield and went down there. So now, blue team with a one-stock lead, which is certainly tighter than it was at the outset when blue team came out like a force. All right, now you see here the positioning there for a second there was green team on the inside, blue team on the outside. And there's a lot of school of thought about whether that's advantageous for one team or the other.
Yeah, I noticed Vist is spending a lot of time trying to fight Duck, and I don't really agree with that decision because he saw right there like Reno was getting edge guarded, and Vist wasn't there to help him out.
There you go.
And it takes a long time to fight a player like Duck. You really got to take your time and work your way around his wall.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you're better off just walling out maybe the Samus and then going after the Puff. Because the Samus doesn't want to engage. I mean, she can spend a lot of time not.
But she can just stand on the side and shoot missiles. And, a character like Puff spends a lot of time in the air. Those missiles are not as disruptive
well, she's just smaller. She has fewer hurt boxes, so it makes her all the less likely to get hit by those missiles that are just getting thrown on everywhere.
All right. This is a pretty tough comeback for Reno. I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I don't think it's going to happen.
Especially versus two floaties. There's no way to quickly edge guard them. You just got to outright KO them.
Yeah, it's difficult to imagine how it would happen. I mean, the hypest of hypes, but what's it going to be? How's he going to kill the Samus twice? I know it's really nice. I'd say it's unlikely, but you can kind of paint this fantasy picture with Samus. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, I know. That was a really nice crouch under the grab F smash from Abu right there at the end to finish that.
Watch those crouches.
So I were to guess that Duck and Abu would probably ban Yoshi's maybe?
Yeah, I like it. I'm looking here, so 2 of the players have their SmashCon shirts on, and the other 2 have other Smash shirts on. So shout out to Smash Apparel.
I'm not really sure what Duck shirt. Actually, no, it's a Randall sweatshirt.
Yeah.
The Yoshi Story Cloud.
I think it's a fundraiser for one thing or another, right? One of those Teespring type deals.
And I see some kind of Smash logo on
like
Reno's
with a city on it, maybe?
I think that's like New York City Smash or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was
maybe.
thinking, something along those lines.
Well, it's either that or SoCal. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
But if you see buildings, it's probably New York.
Yeah, NYC. All those SmashCon shirts, if you're not here, so anyone, any weekend registrant got a t-shirt. So everyone's walking around with these Smash shirts, a couple different colors, and they've got different stuff on the back, too, which is a lot of fun, and which is great that, you always have something to sign. So every person here has something they want signed.
Oh, I've probably done over 100 autographs already. So it's impossible to move.
Right? So it's good for SmashCon branding. It's good for folks who like meeting fans. Bad news for Leffen.
Yes, bad news for Leffen.
Not good news for Leffen, because everybody's got a shirt now, so you don't have to worry about looking for something to sign, which is great.
While they're counterpicking, you want to talk about their routes here, the top 8? I'm looking at the bracket right now. It looks like Reno and Vist beat Sun 2 and Velocity, KJH Kalamazoo.
Okay.
And Duck and Abu beat Asin and Chillin.
Whoa.
To get here.
Whoa.
As well as Money Mike and Crush.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, so we're going to go to FD here for Game 2. And this will just be a best of 3. So this is the chance for a green team to change something up. And gosh, if I'm them, I'm not exactly sure what I would do. I would slow it down, I'll say that much. I think that's what I would want to do, is because that's I'm trying to come at them with a lot of offense. It's so easy for them to counteract. With crouch cancel down smash for the Samus, crouch rest and other things for the Puff, they take advantage of the overly offensive team.
I agree. I think the key for them is going to be to stay together more and to try to control the center stage.
And they've just done that. They were together and the center stage, and they got 1 KO and had the Puff in what might have been a compromising position had she not been able to take her time getting back. That's what Puff can do.
Wow, that trade with the neutral air from Vist matches the KO Boo right there.
There we go, and Vist will be the last person to lose his first stock, him at 4 with all other players at 3.
I think that Luigi's definitely a team's nuisance in the sense that he's just so floaty and he can always throw out his Nair somehow, and it's really hard to avoid that at times. Nice grab to rest on the blue team.
Standard stuff. And Luigi can move around so quickly that you think, okay, I got Luigi taken care of, it's all the way over there, and then in a snap, it's in your face again.
Right. Oh, if it was going to up B.
You think it would have killed?
That was like high 80s. I think that would have.
I think it would have too, yeah. I wonder why I chose not to. Maybe it should another percentage. It's tough, when so much is going on, to be paying attention to your opponent's percentage. It's super important to know how to capitalize, and in singles it's so much easier, for a variety of reasons, to track percentage. Teams, it's an acquired skill.
Yeah, there's so much going on, you can't keep track of everything.
One I've never been very good at. You have a sense of it, how far they're flying, so they might be in KO range or not. But a true pro, or it's really important to, I'll rephrase to say, to know just where they are. Are they in KO range for this particular move? Ooh.
An unfortunate early death for Vist.
Very unfortunate. Far lower percentage than he needed to be at for this KO. And just like that, green team is, I'll say down for sure, with the Sheik ready to go.
It's really important that Vist help Reno survive here.
And in the meantime, not take too much damage. Because while Vist prevented that Sheik from getting KO'd, he's at 60 now. And after keeping that first stock for a while, he's in danger of using his second and third, and about the same amount of time as he lost his first.
And that's going to be it for Reno's stock right there. Vist isn't able to go over because Duck does a good job walling him out.
That wall of Samus, as we were discussing, super effective, and what she was built for. I mean, she's all that armor, She's built for defense, to be a wall.
Nice F tilt to up air is going to KO Puff right there.
All right, we're at 3 stocks to 3 stocks. Actually, pretty close. Really close.
Yeah, this is anyone's game, and excellent for green team that up smash barely did in KO.
Yeah. I was a little surprised when Luigi. I saw Luigi go fly up, and I moved my eyes, and then Luigi came back down. It's not done with me yet.
Yeah, I mean, Vist still has a bunch of percent left in its stock.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Even though it's at 160? Oh, okay.
Ooh, wow.
Okay,
yeah.
that down smash after did KO.
Just off the top, but it can be really hard to catch that Luigi. misgrab from the Samus, but again, the punish is light. There's no time to set up anything stronger.
Yeah, okay, they need the KO duck here, and unfortunately, Reno's a back throw. I think he saw that Abu was behind him, and he wanted to stop getting punished by Abu, so he just threw his teammate into him. But that kind of cost them the conversion.
I have to respectfully disagree with you. I think it's time to kill the Puff. I think you kill the Puff, force the Puff to take the stock, and then you're
that was an amazing down smash. That totally turned things around.
There you go.
And now we got a 2 versus 1.
Okay.
With the Samus. And these are 2 matchups that Samus struggles with.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, neither are particular. Well, okay, the Sheik is at 100, but honestly, she's going to get hit far away, and then she's going to come back. She won't be able to be ledge guarded because Luigi's so low. Will always be there to protect the Sheik until a fair amount of percent is put on Luigi.
I think it's important that Vist take the lead here. You know, being at low percent.
All those missiles that he definitely took for his partner for the sake of the team. Okay, and now we've got KO potential because the Luigi will get hit far enough away. The Samus can potentially get the Sheik alone and do her thing. But those missiles out, and Green Team getting hit by them. Not cool.
Smart recovery.
He's back on stage.
Yeah. Oh, that was punishable.
Games. The Nair, not quite, but he can hit with the missile, and now his chance. There we go.
I think Reno lost his jump before the Nair.
No, is that what happened? Now we've got a one-on-one, 86-89. It is dead close. Samus tries to go to neutral or out of the shield.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
That is going to do it. All right. 1-1 apiece. It's close. Okay. Okay. I'm into it. Game 3. Let's do it. That was tighter than I would have guessed it would be. That game 2.
Yeah. You know, the counterpick definitely working to their advantage. It gave Vist a lot more of an easy time to move around the stage, so he's able to disrupt situations more easily.
Absolutely. And it also kind of came down to the end. I mean, they were both at odd stock, which I would call the 2-1 situation. Right. And it was the blue team that managed to get the green team that managed to get the KO to make it a 2-on-1.
Right.
And, you know, had one. So basically what I'm saying is early game, one kill, one team versus another team getting a KO matters not that much because you can make it up in 10 seconds. But at the end, when both teams are at odd stock, then that kill means the match. And it did in that case.
Yes.
So I don't know what to think about Dreamland here because it's good for, well, I guess it's good for 3 out of the 4 people on the stage. It's not great for Reno.
Yeah, I know that Duck and Abu like Stadium.
Yeah?
So if Reno and Vist do not ban Stadium, then that's where I would expect them to go.
My man. Okay, so Vish is here. Vish landed in Virginia about an hour ago. He's coming from the airport. So we're going to swap him in. Mike, do you want to stay on for a bit, or did you want to...
I'll finish up this set.
I'm going to pass it off to Vish, actually, because I'm going to go run and do some panel stuff to make sure that's all set. So it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Here comes Vish.
All right, how's it going?
Signing on. This is Vish. So what have I missed so far? This is the 3rd game of the set?
Yeah, this is loser gets 7th place.
Ooh.
First game was in Battlefield. Blue team won. Second game was in FD. Duck almost won at 2 versus 1. And then Vist clutched it out in the end.
Fair enough, fair enough. How has Vist been doing in teams, you know? Because Luigi is a little bit a hit or miss, I feel like, in teams.
I think he's actually a pretty strong teams character. He has a lot of KO potential. He's annoying to edge guard in teams,
right? Yeah,
because you don't have enough time to to do what you need to do.
And he's crazy mobile. All right, so how have they been playing teams so far? The green team.
Green team, mainly Vist getting KOs and Reno packing up the damage. For blue team, I feel like they do trade roles a lot, but I mostly see Vist getting KOs, even on his own teammate right there. Unfortunately.
Poor Vist. Nice.
And
good edge guard from Prince Abu.
Yeah, the blue team's interesting. The way they have to describe it to me in person is Puff does all the work and Samus just stands there and takes up space.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Puff the aggressor, which is kind of weird, right?
Yeah, and Samus, providing extra stocks for Puff when necessary.
Yeah. So Samus is going to be the stock tank, it seems like.
Yes. The green team with a slight advantage, and both characters on the blue team are now in KO percent for Luigi's fair.
Oh no!
Yes, so that's now two team kills.
Right, green killed Vist killed Reno. Now we have that, so kind of even. That was good coverage from Duck to save his teammate there.
Yeah, blue team really good at saving each other
Yeah.
when they're not KOing each other.
Right, right. Actually, of all these characters, probably Sheik is the most vulnerable to an edge guard right now, huh?
That's true, and usually it's Sheik getting edge guarded.
Ooh, I like that choice from Boo with the up smash. Anything else would have been too slow or hit his teammate. Yeah, the Luigi seems to be just like kind of pushing Jigglypuff out, and then they're kind of 2-on-1ing the Samus.
I also think that Vist is just a very good teams player in general.
Yeah?
He's as good at recognizing some micro situations and coming out on top during them. But up smash is going to KO Puff.
Even though it didn't sweet spot with the up smash, it still killed Puff. Poor Puff.
This is a pretty solid lead for green team. I know blue team's going to need a KO and then a rest to bring this back.
You know, with the Jigglypuff on the screen, I would never count out the Puff team.
But the one thing with Samus Puff is, a lot of teams with Puff rely on grab to rest.
Right.
But Samus has a harder time landing grabs.
That's very true. And that's actually quite a big thing that Jigglypuff has for a lot of its teams. So what have they been doing instead? They could do up B into rest, right? If they time it properly, like Samus's up B into Jigglypuff's rest.
I think that's more of a thing on fast followers than floaties.
Sure.
I don't see that working on these characters.
Sure. Makes sense. Missed an opportunity there for the green team.
It's tricky because like the DI range on Luigi's down throw is actually pretty big.
Oh yeah?
If you DI hard away, then you go really low. If you don't DI away, you go like straight up.
You see what Vist is doing with the down Bs on the missiles? That's really smart. I haven't seen that before.
That's a pretty old Luigi trick for Samus. Down B just clanks with missiles and puts Luigi in a neutral state right in front of Samus.
Yeah, he just kept doing it over and over. Good stuff from Vist. Seems like blue team has slowed it down quite a bit.
Yeah, and there's a lot of trading going on. Trading always favors the win team.
And this is looking pretty grim.
Yeah, this is game over.
Yeah,
this is happening.
Pretty much. Still living though,
But really strong run for Duck and Abu. Plays the top 8.
Who do they end up beating?
They beat Chillin and Asin to make it to top 8.
That's good.
Prior to that, they beat Money Mike and Crush.
Okay. Well, he's still hanging in there. And that up smash takes it.
Yeah, good stuff. The MDVA SoCal team moves on.
Yeah, Vist and Reno. This is the first time they've teamed, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I've seen them team at a New York tournament before.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I'm not completely sure, but
Wow.
I think it's happened before.
What do you think is up next?
It's going to be Siren and Milkman versus Smash God and Lod.
Smash God and Lod?
Lod, L-L-O-D. It's literally doll spelled backwards.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with him, to be honest.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to sub in Toph for me. Actually, wait. I kind of want to do this one because these are two MDVA teams that I know very well.
It's,
Thanks. Hey. So we got two MDVA teams coming up. Would you mind if I do this one and then you can get it? Thanks.
Good guy, Toph.
Smash God and Lod are hidden bosses in this region.
Okay.
Lod made top 32 bracket winners, beating Duck and Bladewise.
Oh, wow. That's very good. Who does he play?
He plays Peach.
Okay.
Smash God is a Marth Fox player with a pocket Luigi.
Okay.
And he actually barely missed making top 32 bracket, losing to Milkman.
Okay.
Good stuff. And they're brothers. They have the brother synergy going on. Their synergy is some of the best I've seen in Melee.
Dude, sibling synergy can't be beat. Can't be beat.
And Siren and Milkman, classic double Spacies team.
Right. They've been teaming for quite some time.
Yeah. They have some pretty impressive wins. They actually almost beat Leffen and MacG this tournament. Took it to game 3, and it was even until right at the very end.
That's probably the best team in the tournament, arguably.
Arguably, yeah.
Huh.
I remember them also. They almost beat Armada and Aniolis at one of the Evos.
That's kind of crazy that Siren and Milkman did that well against them. Did they take a match off?
Leffen and MacD?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was game 3.
Wow. Game 3,
game
last
3 winners.
Pretty close game.
Yeah, it was really, really close.
Dang.
They're really good at having defined Fox roles. Milkman is really good at running around on the platforms.
Okay.
And just capitalizing on, when he sees opportunities that Siren creates. Siren is just a naturally very good teams player.
That
known
makes sense.
for teaming with Taupe.
And then
who's awesome. Oh, you teamed with Taupe at SSS.
Yeah, man. Team Taupe is actually a really fun team, or a team.
He's a really smart teams player.
He really is. Falcon Sheik isn't the greatest, but we made it work a little bit.
I just think, MTVA is full of really talented teams players.
Yeah, I think most states need to step it up in terms of teams, but MTVA is all right at it. Pretty good at it.
Yeah. Even Chillin and Aslan are also really good teams players, and Chu as well.
Yeah, Chu and Chillin made it pretty far at Apex this year. Yeah, top 8. Top 8.